Hey Libra, welcome to your quick read of your main toxic trait and how you can utilize it for your highest good. Interested in a personal read? My email is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio. And if you're watching it on TikTok, feel free to DM me. All right. Remember to take the messages as they resonate specifically for you in your life. And check this out. In order for you to receive the enlightenment, the truth, and clarity that you need, you have to be willing to be open and honest with yourself so you can accept this truth. Okay. So for your main toxic trait, you have stagnation, movement, even if slow, it's progress. Inactivity, standstill, and rut. You also have envy. Turn green eyes into a force for self improvement and inspiration. Jealousy, covetousness, longing. Okay, listen. Libra, you have this thing where you like to procrastinate a lot, okay? Maybe you like to think things through before you actually take action. Maybe you like to weigh the pros and cons of things before you just jump or dive straight in. And that's fine. But the thing is, in the midst of the stagnation, you start allowing yourself to turn envious or even jealous or even insecure about what it is that you may feel like you're lacking. Okay. And it would be best to, change change the perspective of the way that you view certain things and situations and circumstances in your life, because it's best to understand that a person's timeline is not your timeline and vice versa. So you may see a person doing this, that, and the third of what you would like to have in your own life, and it's a means that should be utilized as a means of inspiration, not a means of envy or jealousy. Okay. Now the upside to this is that you have the authority and the power to, in this time of stagnation, which we're not going to call it stagnation if you're looking at it from a different perspective. Let's call it in a period of rest, a period of retreat and retrospection, where you're self analyzing and doing some self introspection of yourself, your progress that you've made thus far, your life and what it looks like now due to certain choices you've made. We're gonna change the terminology from stagnation to a period of retreat. Okay. You have the authority to see what it is that you can do better, or see how you can improve, or where you can improve on your life. All right. And you have the authority to take action once you weigh the pros and cons and come up with how you need to move next, or whatever strategy you need to do. You have the authority to do that. But the downside is sometimes you get so caught up and believing that maybe you're not good enough or you don't have enough, that you start procrastinating even more. And instead of taking action, you allow these insecurities or fears of your mental to consume you and keep you stuck in place. Or reality is, you don't be stuck, but you make yourself feel like you're stuck because of what something may look like on the outside, rather than you going inside doing the work that you need to do and taking action towards what you can take action towards. Okay. So, and in the midst of this, the downside also is that it blocks or it delays a lot of the blessings that you can have, because you start sizing people's situations and lives up with yours. And then it may be certain people that you're looking towards. Instead of looking towards them for inspiration, that inspiration kind of turns into envy a little bit, because it makes you feel like, why that can't be me? Why they get to have this, and what am I not doing right? And you start questioning not only yourself, you start questioning your capabilities. You start becoming even more insecure within who you truly are. And that's not you, it's just how you feel. And that can be worked on. That is the great thing about that. But guess who got to do that work, Libra? I can sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face, baby. I can't do the work for you. You got to do the work for you. And a part of that work does not lead to you pointing out other people's lives and what they got going on in their life. All of this work is about you, and doing some self-reflection and how you can do better, and the choices you can make in a better way, and how you can move better. Okay, as far as your, here I go with the advice. As far as how you can utilize this trait for your highest good, you have sexuality and healing. Start allowing yourself to be authentic in who you are so you can be more liberated and free from whatever mental insecurities and fears and doubts you're having. I see there's some stubbornness here surrounding you making a specific move. And I feel like part of that stubbornness is because you have yet to heal and work on something inside of you. You have yet to really sit with and do that ugly cry moment. We all have them. But I feel like you are trying to stop yourself from going through that. For some of you, I'm getting the energy that you haven't even allowed yourself to mourn or properly grieve something or someone yet. It's about that time. It's been past due, baby. A little overdue. 555 on the timer. It's time for you to sit down with yourself in some solitude away from other people, places, things. You need some time for yourself and just think. Let yourself think. Let your mind wander. Whatever you think about, don't fight it. Whatever feelings and emotions that derive from what you're thinking about, let them happen. Cry, do the ugly cry, the snot bubbles and all, I'm telling you. And watch how you feel after that. But you gotta stop holding yourself back from this because it's gonna happen sooner or later. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but certain moments like this, when it come to healing, baby, you will want it or you should want it to happen sooner than later. Because later it may happen in a way that you might not be able to take back, or it may happen in an opportunity that could be good for you, but you somehow allow it to bubble to the surface and come out in a way that it should not have come out, and it messes up the whole opportunity for you. So you might want to go ahead and just get that out. Okay, by yourself, while you got the chance, while the universe is allowing you to get this out on your own, work on this on your own, heal through this on your own, you might want to take that opportunity because it's easier this way. Now, if the universe got to push you and force you into healing, it's a lot more in your life that's going to fall apart before it comes together. And I'm just being real with you, okay? There's a new opportunity. You're meant to be going in a whole new direction right now, but what's blocking that is you procrastinating yourself. What's blocking that is you. You're stopping yourself from coming into this liberating free moment. Do you see how this woman looks like? She's great. Enter that door, and it doesn't matter if you are a woman or a man. But do you see how she looks like she ready? Enter this door. She ready now. She ready, and she looking back like, see you if you're invited in. I'll see you at the finish line. But I'm going for mine. What kind of healing do you think she had to go through in order to finally get here and not give a fuck about what nobody else felt? That's what you got going on. But before she got here, baby, she had to go through this. See them tears? You see them hands look like she praying? She had to go through that healing period. He, it don't matter who you are. You got to go through this before you can get to here. And nobody can come and do this for you. You can get all the encouraging words and the support that you want, need, or feel like you need and that you're looking for. But nobody can do that work but you. You. All right, enough of my rant. Also, stop focusing so much on the materialistic side of things. Plain and simple. Okay, what you invest your actual time and energy into is going to take you further than any quick get rich scheme can or will. Okay, so understand this. It's not about what something looks like right now. It's about the time energy that you're putting into it so that it can last you lifetimes and legacies later on down the line, because y'all keep looking for quick rich get schemes and you will get just that, fast and then broke. And that's the reality. So y'all got a new abundant beginning waiting to come in for you. But until you decide to do the healing that needs to be done and the internal work that needs to be done within yourself, this is going to be delayed and you're going to continue to procrastinate and stagnate and place yourself in this box where you're meant to break free from. Okay, Libra, I'm wishing you the best. Interested in a personal read, you know where to find me. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. Till next time, love you, Libra. See you soon. Bye.